Hey everyone, it's Dr. Ashley Neidert from Empower Physical Therapy. I'm going to show you a few exercises you can do with your new bands. So we're going to progress from easiest to hardest. Now the very first thing is what we call hook line clamshells. You're going to put the band right above your knee joints and then lay down. This can be done in a recliner position as well, but we're going to lay down either on bed or on the floor. And we're going to do two different versions. So the first version is where you squeeze your butt muscles and then push out, hold for just a few seconds, and then return. We're going to go ahead and do about 10 of them. Then from there, I'm going to have you do unilateral clamshells. So that is where you squeeze your butt muscles and you just send one leg out to the side and then back to the center. Ideally, you do 10 of these as well, one side and then the other. But the trick with this one is to make sure your other leg, your contralateral leg, is not moving at all. And it's actually a lot more difficult than you would think. So from there, we're going to do seated clamshells, just a little bit harder, but we're actually going to do the exact same version. So squeeze your butt muscles. These are not the same thing as Kegels, but squeeze those glutes and we're just going to send them out and then back in. Ideally holding for about 3 seconds each time. This is easiest to do when you are watching TV. I tell a lot of patients to go ahead and do this. Keep the bands on while they're watching TV, but every commercial break, you're going to do your clamshells. So this is your both leg version, and then you do your unilateral version. So that's where one leg goes out to the side and then comes back in while your contralateral leg stays still. What you're going to see happen is that other leg is going to have wiggles, or you're going to have compensations at your ankle. So we don't want those compensations either. From there, we're still going to work the side of glute muscles. So we have two different versions of your side walking. This is excellent to do if you have a long hallway or some empty space. But if you have a harder band, keep it up above your knees. And then if you have a easier band, you can send it down to your ankles and it'll give you a little bit of a different pull. So you don't have to hold on to anything, but if you have some balance issues, of course, you can do this by a wall or kitchen counter. And what we're going to do are side walks. Your goal is to keep your toes to 12 o'clock. We're just going to do side steps. And when it comes to how many of these to do, I want you to try to either go to fatigue or get about a minute's worth. So some compensations, people will do trunk lean to cheat. We don't want to do that. Or they will cheat with their foot positions and make it go outwards or inwards. From there, we have monster walks. So a monster walk is where you are going to go at a diagonal angle, back together, diagonal angle, back together. So you can go forward, and then if you actually do have some good balance, I'm going to have you do it backwards. You're going to feel this in different muscles throughout your hip. For the last banded exercise, you're going to send it back up to your knees, and these are called wall clamshells. So again, all these are just progressed versions. With this one, if you don't have good single leg standing balance, make sure you're holding on to something. The most common is holding on to like a kitchen counter. Now you're going to put one foot directly behind you on the wall. And all you're going to do is that same clamshell movement going back and forth. If you want to feel more, send your standing leg into a bend. Go back and forth. Most people, they can't really do more than about 10 repetitions. So I typically recommend 2 to 3 sets of 10 of this one. For even more progression, no hands. But again, this is pretty challenging for most people, especially if you do have one of your stronger bands on. And then after that, you can just switch. And then do your clamshells. Again, hold on to something if you need that balance. These exercises help you out, get you stronger glutes and better balance.